Make sure you tuck that belt up under your pillow. Tuck that belt. Sleeping in real tight, because I'm going to take that.
This is just a legacy fight. This is a fight. This is a real fight. This is not a. It's not like a influencer or, you know, this is really for the belts. This is really for the gold, the everything, the pound for pound, the best in the division, possibly the best in the world.
I'm just going to come up there and show up. Y'all know what I do. I put on great performances. God willing, I'm definitely going to get the belt, of course, but I'm going to just go there and show up and just do what I've been doing. Everybody here right now here because of the business, man, and they know that I put on great performances. They know I'm an entertainer at the end of the day, but they also know I'm very mean in that.
Boxing supporters are watching closely after Keyshawn Davis directly called out Devin Haney for a possible fight. Both fighters are focused on proving they belong at the highest level of the sport, and Davis has made his position very clear. He wants this fight to happen and is ready to speak publicly about facing one of boxing's biggest stars to help make the matchup a reality.
Did it? I'm gonna whoop your ass for it. I just had a feeling in my spirit that I was gonna fight him.
Keyshawn Davis has kept pushing for a showdown with Devin Haney, while questioning if the former undisputed champion is truly ready to take on the hardest opponents out there. Davis has complete faith in his own skills and feels his fast hands, his power and aggressive approach could cause major trouble for Haney. He has continued urging Haney to take the fight and believes their clash could turn into one of the biggest matchups boxing has to offer at this moment.
Yes, I do want to fight Devin Haney for sure, for sure. He has nothing, not that I know of, he has.
Davis has increased his criticism of Devin Haney by claiming that the former undisputed champion has failed to achieve enough since his big fight with Ryan Garcia. Davis feels Haney has spent too much time inactive rather than chasing the toughest names available, and says this raises concerns about his willingness to take real risks. He has also hinted that Haney's team could be avoiding the matchup because they know how dangerous he can be. Davis is confident that his combination of strength, speed, and punching power could create major problems for Haney, and has even predicted that he could stop him if they eventually fight. He has also questioned why Haney keeps showing interest in the matchup without fully committing to making the fight happen.
Now, ever since his big win against old boy that's fighting on my card now, you know what I'm saying? So tell Devin Haney stop playing, stop being so scary, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop being scary. Fight me, bro. Like, I want to fight you. Like, fight me, bro. Like, what we doing?
Did you think anything of that?
Between you and Devin?
Bro, y'all know how it ends up, bro. Him running around, I'm chasing him, and then me eventually knocking him out. Like, Devin know he can't beat me. Devin father know he can't beat me. Like, when y'all all seen the video when bro said, stand on my word, I'm standing on it. But where they at, though? You know what I'm saying? So tell them pop out, man. Come outside. Stop hiding in the shadows, man. Come fight the businessman.
Davis has continued accusing Devin Haney of avoiding a fight with him. He points out that Haney often talks about facing other big names, but keeps leaving Davis out of those conversations. Davis believes this is a clear decision, and says Haney knows exactly how dangerous the matchup could be. The undefeated contender keeps highlighting his speed, power, and non-stop pressure as the main reasons he believes he would be one of the hardest opponents for Haney to deal with in the division.
He's scared of fighters, but you're ducking me? Like, what is it about?
You don't think fighters are scared of fighters?
And I DM build.
In Davis's view, Haney has shown far greater interest in pursuing fights with other top names than in seriously working toward a matchup with him. He has also questioned why previous talks between their teams were unable to reach a deal. The fact that those negotiations broke down has only fueled more discussion about whether the two fighters will ever actually meet in the ring.
To do that.
I think we can give them.
Yeah, you let us handle that.
Yeah. So
I would be very surprised if y'all
lock
do that.
this date in.
Say it again.
I said we're gonna try and lock this date in. Murder gonna talk to you after this, but I'm gonna call Bill tomorrow, and we're gonna see whether I don't know if he's still on the West Coast or not, but. Hopefully it can be face-to-face, but if not, we'll definitely get him on Zoom. But I think he'll show up. And this way it don't have to be no back and forth. He said, she said, we'll both have y'all on the show, and then we can know, he can tell us.
Haney has firmly denied claims that he is running from Keyshawn Davis. The former undisputed champion points to his record of facing tough opponents across different weight divisions as proof that he has never avoided a serious challenge. Haney feels many people forget the risks he has already accepted throughout his career. While Davis continues to say that Haney is avoiding the fight, Haney insists he is willing to face anyone when the right timing, the right opportunity, and the business conditions come together. He has also admitted that Davis could be a future opponent, which makes it clear that fear is not the reason he has stayed away from the matchup.
Get personal. He can say what he want to say. The world knows that I'm Debo for a reason, because I'm the guy pulling up on everyone and wanting to make the biggest, best fights happen. So the duck talk is for some.
Devin Haney's father, Bill Haney, has also explained why Team Haney is not pushing quickly toward a fight with Keyshawn Davis. From his recent remarks, the matchup could become far more appealing if another major name becomes involved in the deal. Bill suggested that serious negotiations with Keyshawn would carry more value if Shakur Stevenson were included in the picture. He has placed strong importance on a possible Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson fight and sees Stevenson as a bigger attraction and a tougher test for his son. In Bill's opinion, a fight with Keyshawn alone does not provide the same business value. With both fighters still calling each other out, fans are now waiting to see whether talks lead to a direct fight or become part of a larger deal that includes Stevenson.
I will fight you both, but the only way I'm going to fight you both, the only way, is if you're both on the contract. And that's what Devin said. That is what Devin told Keyshawn. That is what Devin told Shakur. That is what Devin told Jay Prince.
Boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. believes a fight between Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney could turn into a huge event. Jones has called the matchup one of the most exciting options in boxing because both fighters bring different styles and high-level skills. He believes Haney has the edge in experience, ring knowledge, and championship-level opposition, but also considers Davis a dangerous and unpredictable fighter with enough versatility to cause major problems. Jones has even advised Haney to think about making the fight sooner rather than later, especially since Davis continues improving every time he competes.
Came off a much-needed, dominating performance against Brian Norman. The low-hanging fruit in the headline was, can he take the punch? He showed that he could take the punch, but he also delivered a punch. So now he's back in the driver's seat and can make whatever decision he wants. What do you think about that fight if it's 1 or 2 fights away?
Kind of tough fight right now because Devin Haney is right back at the top of his game. Devin showed that the weight loss was probably causing him to not have as good punch resistance, and it also probably wasn't causing him to have as much power or explosiveness as he has. He showed tremendous power, tremendous punch resistance in that fight against Norman, and for him to do that means that the weight was probably an issue. Now, if Keyshawn comes up, or if they even do a catch weight, a 143, 144, it's gonna be a very interesting fight because I think Devin has more tools and more IQ right now.
Roy Jones Jr. believes a clash between Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney could deliver the type of action fans want from a huge boxing event. The matchup would test Haney's experience, technical ability, and championship background against Davis's athleticism, punching power, and unpredictable style. Jones feels Haney's best qualities would be seriously challenged by a young fighter who keeps developing and adding more tools to his game. Their different styles make the potential fight even more interesting. Haney is known for his smart boxing, accurate punches, and ability to control range and pace. Davis brings aggression, flexibility, and the belief that he has what it takes to beat anyone in the division. Their growing rivalry has already created more attention, especially as both fighters continue showing interest in facing each other. Jones believes the matchup could produce intense action, strong drama, and the kind of atmosphere that could capture attention across the boxing world.
Intangibleness about him, where he can be a different guy when it's time to be a different guy. You can never count him out. However, if I were pushing Keyshawn, I would have another fight or two before I fight Devin, just for experience purposes. And if I was Devin, I would try to jump on it right now before he gets those couple fights, because the more experience he gets, the harder he's going to become to beat.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough fight for Keyshawn Davis. And I think in many respects, Devin Haney too. You can't take Keyshawn Davis light. He can really fight. He's really like that. The weight difference is a concern, and it's a fair question. Is he ready now? Is he ready a fight or two from now? But that's the fight, really. If you really want to you want to scream, I'm back. That's the type of fight that you want, because obviously it's in the Turkey Al-Sheikh universe, and that's a fight that's going to get made. You're going to make a career high payday. But if you are able to beat Devin Haney, brother.
Bruce Carrington has also shared his thoughts on a possible Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney matchup, while focusing on the physical differences between them. Carrington sees Haney as the naturally bigger fighter with more experience at higher weight classes, which could give him benefits in strength and overall ring experience. However, he does not think Davis would be physically overwhelmed. Carrington explained that Davis is still growing into his body and should be able to carry his punching power as he moves up in weight. Because of this, Carrington expects the fight to be very competitive. He considers it a true 50-50 matchup, where neither fighter holds a clear technical edge. Both men have strong boxing IQ discipline and the ability to adjust during a fight, which could make the outcome extremely hard to predict.
Like, Jermaine Ortiz is a legit fighter. Legit. And he's never been stopped, and Keyshawn did that. You know what I mean? And looked fresh in the 12th round, too. Like, you know, like, he had total control of that whole fight against a guy that's given Teofimo trouble, Lomachenko trouble. That just shows you the type of level that Keyshawn is on. So I don't think that him fighting Devin is a reach whatsoever. Like, that's gonna be a solid fight.
Who you have winning that fight?
I genuinely don't know. I do think that Devin is a naturally bigger guy, but Keyshawn's not that small. I ain't gonna front. Like, Keyshawn, even though he's going up in weight, he's not that small. I think that's
Carrington also feels fans may not fully understand how difficult this matchup could be. He has watched Davis become a more complete fighter and believes some parts of his ability have not received enough recognition. Haney's experience and technical skills are already proven, but Carrington thinks Davis could have a much deeper skill set than many people expect. That could make the fight much closer than some observers predict. Carrington respects both fighters and recognizes the high-level talent, discipline, and boxing intelligence they bring into the ring. At the same time, he believes Davis's ability to adjust and continue improving could cause the momentum to shift throughout the fight. That uncertainty is one of the biggest reasons this matchup remains so interesting, especially as Davis continues developing with every performance.
You know, go to Devin and go his route because, you know, they're more familiar with Devin. And, you know, he's as big as he is as a fighter, but that's a 50-50 fight in terms of experience and who got the deeper bag. I think naturally
weight could become another major talking point around a possible Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney matchup. Some boxing observers have questioned how fast Davis is moving between weight divisions and whether his body is fully prepared for the demands of facing naturally bigger opponents. There are also concerns about how his frame will respond as he steps into higher weight classes. Davis has made his intentions clear, however, and has indicated that he does not plan to remain at 140 pounds for too long, while already looking at welterweight as his next major target. Haney currently holds the WBO welterweight title, which would make a move to 147 pounds an even tougher challenge for Davis if he wants to make the fight happen. Recent comments have continued to show that Davis is serious about moving up. Even with questions about his size, Davis remains confident that his speed and power will carry over effectively to welterweight, as he continues chasing the biggest opportunities available.
47, and I'm going to become a 147 champion. And then I'm going to defend it against somebody at 147.
Devin Haney?
Who at 147? Is it Devin Haney? Yeah. Because that's a pound for pound brother right now. And we asked you, who's a fight that's going to put you on that pound for pound list? Devin Haney's at 147, right? And he got a belt.
Now he is, yeah.
And you say you want 147? I mean, what we doing? What we talking about?
Names.
We talking about January 31st. I'm gonna look great, God willing, and in the future.
That wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed the latest boxing news and updates, make sure to subscribe to Inside the Ring for more boxing content.